In the late 1980s, America was transfixed by a case seemingly ripped from a thriller novel, the saga of Lyle and Eric Menendez. These young men, once seen as the epitome of privilege, shocked the nation when they brutally murdered their affluent parents in their Beverly Hills mansion. The trial unfolded as a sensational spectacle, captivating both courtrooms and living rooms across America and weaving itself into the fabric of pop culture. Questions still linger. Why did these seemingly well-adjusted brothers commit such an atrocity? Were they the monstrous killers the media portrayed, or were their actions a desperate response to hidden torment? In this documentary, we delve into the 1989 murder, laying out both the facts and myths surrounding the notorious Menendez trial. Beyond recounting events, our exploration delves into the courtroom, a mirror reflecting late 20th century American society, grappling with privilege, abuse, and justice. We place the Menendez brothers' actions within a broader historical context, examining the legal arguments, claims of parental abuse, and media sensationalism that made this case so unique. Prepare to relive the trial's twists and turns, as new evidence continues to intrigue and divide. As we venture into these murky waters, we invite you to reconsider what you know about the Menendez brothers. Our journey into the Menendez brothers case reveals a labyrinthine courtroom drama. The first trial, in 1993, gripped the nation with its explosive mix of wealth, family, and tragedy. Defense attorneys Leslie Abramson and Jill Lansing presented a narrative of sustained abuse by Jose Menendez, claiming it drove the brothers to murder. Lyle and Eric recounted years of hidden torment under their father's control. The jury's division led to a mistrial, unable to reconcile the brothers' victimhood with their brutal acts. This trial raised complex questions about the law's elasticity when intertwining with familial abuse, whether such trauma justified their response or merely masked culpability. In the second trial, the prosecution sought life sentences without parole, and with restrictions on televising proceedings, the defense struggled to present their abuse narrative fully. Jurors revisited the crime's grisly specifics, the calculated nature of the murders, and the brothers' lavish spending afterward. Without the emotional plea, the prosecution depicted a crime driven by greed. In March 1996, the verdict, guilty of first-degree murder, meant life sentences without parole, yet many questioned whether justice was truly served. The case remains an emblem of justice intertwined with psychological complexity, challenging legal understandings of abuse as a defense. These trials became not just legal verdicts, but societal reflections on dark family dynamics. Yet this isn't the end. New chapters with emerging evidence and ongoing quests for justice continue shaping the Menendez narrative. As the saga of the Menendez brothers unfolds, new developments promise to shed light on this decades-old case. Lyle and Eric Menendez have long maintained their defense of retaliating against a backdrop of unresolved trauma. Recent revelations like Eric's letter and Roy Rosello's testimony challenge our understanding. Eric's letter to a cousin, written months before the crime, speaks of fear in the face of his father, Jose Menendez. "I'm afraid he's crazy," Eric wrote. These words bring renewed scrutiny to the fear that plagued Eric. This perspective seeks to shift their portrayal from cold-blooded killers to victims trapped in abuse's cycle. Rosello, a former Menudo member, claims intimate knowledge of the household dynamics, offering a nuanced view of Jose Menendez's character previously unseen in court. His revelations bolster the narrative of abuse asserted by the brothers. This emerging evidence sparks spirited debates. Some see it as completing the jigsaw, others dismiss it as irrelevant to settled convictions. These insights compel us to rethink the case's settled nature. Would this evidence have influenced jurors faced with arguments of defense and prosecution long ago? Eric's letter and Rosello's testimony corroborate the defense's narrative, granting it new momentum. The legal team now faces translating these findings into actionable appeals. It's an arduous process, demanding meticulous examination and a chance to rewrite a narrative sealed decades ago. This is not just about past truths, but redefining boundaries of self-defense and abuse testimony. It challenges us to wrestle with human relationships' complexities and the haunting repercussions of abuse. Viewers witness a potentially transformative moment, asking, In justice's pursuit, how open are we to revisiting past judgments? Can new evidence change perceptions and affect outcomes once considered resolved? The Menendez brothers' case has seen a resurgence as evidence emerges that could alter their verdicts. Defense lawyer Cliff Gardner spearheads the effort to challenge their sentences, believing judicial errors led to injustice. His appeal emphasizes mishandling in the initial trials and highlights new testimonies supporting abuse claims central to the brothers' defense. At the crux is Eric Menendez's letter, a cry for help during turbulent times, revealing a narrative of control and fear. The letter's implications could have impacted the case, which resulted in life sentences. Rosello's new testimony, aligned with abuse allegations, has the potential to sway public opinion and judges alike. Gardner sees these developments as pivotal, capable of altering case dynamics. As legal preparations progress, Gardner remains undeterred, seeking recognition of new evidence and potential trial errors. His pursuit isn't just about legal technicality, but ensuring justice and truth prevail. For Gardner and the Menendez brothers, another trial grounded in a complete story is the ultimate goal. This mission challenges the system to reconsider evidence, justice, and narratives bound in past decisions. As we conclude our exploration of the Menendez brothers' case, we reflect on the narrative's evolution. Once dominating 1989 headlines, recent developments force us to reassess justice and accountability. The tragic night when Lyle and Eric Menendez killed their parents was widely seen through horror's lens. Yet trials revealed complexities, shifting the discourse with abuse claims. Today, Eric's letter and Roy Rosello's testimony revitalize these assertions, fueling new legal pursuits. Defense lawyer Cliff Gardner aims to appeal, believing sensationalism overshadowed critical defense aspects. We must weigh these insights against past judgments. Should new evidence significantly impact verdicts? Beyond the courtroom, this case inspires a reflection on how we interpret truth and justice. This complex narrative captivates continually, reminding us of legal intricacies and new evidence's potential to reshape what we thought we knew. The pursuit of truth presses on, ensuring fairness and justice remain vital. Thank you for joining us on this profound journey, and stay tuned for future updates.